Hello everyone. In today's video, we are going to talk about can ChatGPT write a WordPress plugin? Myself Mohammad Zubair and this channel is all about showing you how to become a highly paid IT pro really fast. So without any further ado, let's get started. Well, as we have seen a lot of perspective in which we can use ChatGPT. For example, we saw that how we can create a game, a website, an application, and even we try to make our own ChatGPT. But in this video, we'll see if ChatGPT is smart enough and able to help us with our WordPress and its plugins. So in this video, we'll see several examples. First of all, I'll ask my ChatGPT to write me a WordPress plugin that allows the user to enter the email address, and then that particular plugin should validate the email address. How can we do that? Well, first of all, I'll just write here, give me a code for WordPress plugin that allows the user to enter the email address, and then plugin should validate the email address as well. And after that, let's hit enter and let's see what do we get. Well, this is my WordPress, and at the moment I do not have any plugin installed, and this is my website and this is how it looks like. At the moment we do not have anything. So let this get code completed, and then we'll just copy this one, and then we'll add this code as a plugin into our WordPress website. We are done here with the code generation, and now what we need to do, we need to just copy this code. I'll go to my directory, and in this directory I'll create a new document. I'll name my document as index.php and make sure that you have extension as PHP. After that, I'll hit enter, click on yes, and now we'll open this document into any IDE. I'll use Visual Studio Code. Now I'll simply paste my code in here. After that, let's save this file, let's close this Visual Studio Code, and we need to add this code into a folder. So I'll right click here, I'll create a new folder, and I'll name my folder as email_validation, and after that I'll hit enter. I'll put that file into this particular folder. I'll right click here and I will convert this folder into a zip file. Here it is. Let's click on OK. And now it's time to install this particular plugin. Here is my WordPress. I'll go to plugins, click on install plugins, or you can click on add new. From here, click on just add new button. I'll click on upload plugin, click on choose file, and here I have my file. I'll just double click on it. I'll click on install now and just click on activate plugin. We are done with the installation of our plugin, and we are also done with the activation of our plugin. If you see here we have a plugin as email form. I'll just click on this one, and from here I'll name my page that I want to add. You can name it anything. I'll name it as SBT. Click on create page, and let's reload our website. Or you can also go to your page section and click on all pages. It will also show you SBT in here. So here we have SBT available. I'll just click on this one. Here I will enter some random values, and let's see how does it work. If I click on submit, here it says please include an @ in the email address. Now if I write here @sbt.com and let's click on submit, and this time this have been submitted. It means it is working pretty fine. Well, in terms of validation of your email addresses, you can have more than one scenarios, or you can say you can add more than one filters for the validation. At the moment, we only had one, and that was there should be an @ in the email address. And we have seen that it is working pretty fine. Now let's go back to our ChatGPT and let's ask something else this time. This time I'll ask my ChatGPT to give me a code for WordPress plugin that should ask the user about its height, name, weight, and its age, and then it should calculate the BMI of the user, and it should show that BMI on a page as well. So I'll just write my query and then I'll get back to you. I am done with my query, and now let's see what do we get as result. I have written here, give me a code that should calculate the BMI of the user by taking its name, age, weight, and height. And other than that, plugin should also create a page for the user as well. Okay, here we have that 2 times, and it's not a worry because ChatGPT is smart enough to take input in a right way. So we'll get the code from here, and again we'll simply copy the code and we'll paste it as a plugin into our WordPress. So let the code get completed and then I'll get back to you. We are done here with the code generation, and you can see that as well. Now let's copy this code and let's go back to our directory. Here it is, and again we need to create a new file. And this time I'll name my file as index.php, and make sure you give this name every time because it is a default name. Just hit enter once again, and let's open this one. Again, I'll open that into my Visual Studio Code. And after that, we just need to paste the code that we have copied from our ChatGPT. After that, I'll save my code. Let's get out of this. And we need to create a new folder in here. And I'll name my folder as BMI Calculator. After that, hit enter. And we need to add this file into this particular folder. So I'll just drag that and I'll put it in here. And now we need to have a zip folder for this particular folder. How can we do that? Again, right click here, click on add to archive, click on zip, click on OK, and you are good to go. Now let's go back to our WordPress. This time click on plugins and I'll click on add new. From here, click on upload plugin and click on choose file. And we'll go to the directory where we have our plugin available. Here it is. I'll just double click on it, click on install now. And now we need to activate this particular plugin. And if you see, we have BMI Calculator available in here. And from here, we have two options. Either we can directly calculate the BMI or we can create a new page. First of all, let's go for BMI Calculator. In that, we need to have some inputs. I'll go with name. In terms of age, I'll go with random values. Then for the height, let's go for 6 feet and it is roughly equal to 183 centimeters. Then for the weight, let's go for 90. If I click on calculate BMI, here we have answer as your BMI is 26.87. Let's click on create a new BMI page and let's see if we can create a new page or not. This time we need to give the title for our page. I'll write here SBT BMI _calculator and let's click on create page. Now let's go to our website, let's reload this one and let's see if we have SBT BMI calculator page available or not. Yes, we do have. I'll just click on this one and we also have all the input fields available in here. It means we can calculate the BMI from this particular page as well. So how easy and how simple is that? So these were some of the examples in which we saw that how we can create a simply new plugin with the help of ChatGPT. Well, what if we already have plugin installed into our WordPress and we want to customize, or you can say we want to edit those plugins? Let's see how can we do that. And this is my WordPress and I have already installed a theme and plugin in it, and here I have my WooCommerce. So basically I'll try different things and I'll try ChatGPT to help me with that. First of all, I'll show you my product page. Here I have a product into my WordPress and we'll try to do different things with it. After that, let's go to our checkout page. So for that purpose, I'll go back, I'll click on WordPress dashboard button, and from there I'll go to the pages. Here it is, I'll click on all pages and I have different pages for my website that is based on e-commerce. Here I have my checkout page. I'll go to its view and let's see how does it look like. And we'll try to change different things according to that. So this is how it looks like. Basically here I have my first name, last name, then I have my company name, country, and then I have some other informations in here. Okay. For the first query, or you can say for the first example, what I'm going to do, I'm going to change these labels. At the moment, first label says first name and this one says last name. What I want to change this one. So let's ask our ChatGPT to do that for us. So I'll go to my ChatGPT, I'll write here, give me the WordPress code that changes the label for first name and last name in my WooCommerce website, and I'll just hit enter and let's see what do we get this time. Okay, we have to make sure that we ask our ChatGPT to give us the response for the checkout page. So I'll just stop the response from here and I'll rewrite my query, or I can mention the checkout page at the end of it as well. So let's copy this one from here and I'll paste that in here and I'll replace it with on the checkout page in WooCommerce website. This is the response that we got from the ChatGPT. So I'll just copy this code, I'll go back, and this time what I need to do, I need to go to the PHP file so that I can add that code. So for that purpose, I'll go to my appearance and down here it says theme file editor. I'll just click on this one. I have opened it into a new tab. So let's open this one, and this time I'll go to my functions.php file. I'll just click on it and let it load, and I'll come to the bottom of this one. And at the bottom of this one, I'll simply paste the code that I have copied earlier. Here it is. And here it says new first name label, and down here it says new last name label. So this is what will appear on to our checkout page. Let me open my checkout page one more time. I'll go to my all pages, and from there I'll go to my checkout page. Here it is. I'll click on view. I'll open that in a new tab. Here it is. And this is how it looks like at the moment. Now let's click on update file. There is no error as it says file edited successfully. And now I'll reload my checkout page. And now it says new first name label, and here it says new last name label. So basically you just need to change the values from here and you are good to go. You can write anything in here. I'll write here your first name, and for the second one I'll write your last name. So I'll select this one. I'll write here your last name. Let's update this file one more time, and I'll reload my checkout page. Here it is, and it means we are good to go. Okay, for the next query, let me open my products. Here I have my products. I'll click on all products, and from there I'll open one of them. At the moment I have two. I'll go for the product one. I'll click on view. At the moment, if you see, this is the detail at the moment we have. We have a sale label, or you can say a sticker. Then we have product name, its price, add to cart button, and its category. What I want to make sure that those products that have been updated in the last 24 hours, there should be a label indicating that. So for that purpose, I'll ask my ChatGPT to provide me with the code. I'll just click on it. So I'll write here, give me the WordPress code that will give me the label for the products that have been published in last 24 hours, and I want the label single product page. After that, let's hit enter and let's see what do we get this time. So here it has started to generate the response. So we'll wait for the code, and then we'll use that code, and then we'll have a label that will indicate that this particular product is a new one. So let the code get complete, and then I'll paste that into my function.php file. So here if you see here at the moment, it is checking the current time, current date, and here we have the time, and here we have the implementation of it. I'll simply copy this code from here. We are done. And down here it is telling us that what we have to do. Now I'll go back to my file, and at the end of it I'll simply paste my code. Here it is, and we are done. And here if you see, this is the time limit. If it is less than 24 hours, we will have a new label. Now I'll just update my file. I'll reload my page for products. And here if you see, we have a message that says newly published. You can customize this message as well. You can change the value in here. For example, I'll simply write here new instead of newly published. Now I'll click on update file. I'll go back, and this time let's reload it one more time. And here you can see, here we have a label that says new. It means this is the latest product that have been uploaded on the website in last 24 hours. So this is one of the next query. For the last query, let's ask something complex from our ChatGPT. I'll go to my checkout page, and if I scroll down, here if you see, it says total is 120, and at the moment we do not have any shipping fee. How can we make sure that it should add 10 as a shipping fee, and it should also add that into the total as well? So how can we do that? Well, let's ask our ChatGPT for that. I'll go to ChatGPT, and this time I'll write, give me the code that adds 10 as shipping fee and also adds it to the total on my checkout page. After that, let's hit enter. So this is the code that it has given to us. So simply I need to copy this, and this time what we need to do, we need to go to our functions.php file. And again, I'll go to the bottom of this particular file, and I just need to paste the code that I have copied from my ChatGPT. After that, let's update our file. I have done that. Let's update it, and let's go to our checkout page. And now we need to reload this one more time. So I'll just reload it. And here you can see it has successfully added 10 as shipping fee, and it has also added that one into the total. But here is one problem. It is repeating shipping 2 times. So we have to delete the earlier one because we already have a shipping. How can we do that? Well, either we can edit the code from here or we can ask our ChatGPT for help. So I'll just write here, I already have shipping label in my checkout page. Give me the code that will delete the earlier one and add the new one. And now let's hit enter. So basically what I want to delete this one, but I want to keep this one. So let's add new code from the ChatGPT. So let it get complete. I'll just copy this code again and I'll paste that, and we'll see how does it look like and how does it work. So we are done here. I'll just copy this one. I have added the code that I have copied. Now let's update our file. And here you can see it has removed the previous shipping label and has added the new shipping with 10 as charges. And it has also added that into our total. So it is working pretty fine at the moment. Down here we have a place order button. We can also change its color and its positioning as per our liking, and we can ask our ChatGPT to help us with that. But I'll end this video right here because we wanted to see if ChatGPT can help us with our different plugins and different queries that we can use with our WordPress and its plugins and its theme. And we have successfully made different changes with the help of ChatGPT in our WordPress. So that was all about this particular video. I hope now that you must have liked and learned watching this one. If that is the case, please leave a like, subscribe and press the bell icon. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Till the next video, take care.